If you're worried about your competition, if you're worried that you can't compete, if you're worried that in the market you're in, other people have bigger email lists, they have more authority, they have more credibility, they're more established, they have more customers than you, and you're thinking, oh, how in the hell can I compete against that? If that's what you're thinking, if that's what your perception is, then what I'm about to reveal to you today may very well solve your problem for you. My name is Peter Beckett, I'm the village marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little Thai village, way up near the Cambodian border. And right now, we're just about to get hit by a huge monsoon storm. So if I talk a little bit quickly, it's because I want to get the message through to you. Jacqueline, thank you for joining. Thank you very much indeed. And I hope you can hear me and see me, because outside it's bedlam going on with the storm. All right. So what is this missing key skill that you may not have? And because if you are really feeling that you can't compete and you're not able to compete, then I can tell you, you aren't using this skill. And the skill is empathy. E-M-P-A-T-H-Y. But don't fool yourself with this word, empathy. Now, according to the dictionary, if you read it, I've got it here somewhere, empathy by definition is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, okay? Which is fine. And when you can do that, when you can understand and share the feelings of another, that's very helpful to you when you're working with potential clients, okay? Thank you, Jackie, you can hear, good on you, okay? Thanks for sticking with me too. So the key is this. You have to be careful with empathy. By all means, you need to deeply understand your potential customer, your potential client. And you have to understand the challenges they're having on a day-by-day basis. You have to do that. But do not get sucked in to the emotional claptrap that goes with that if they're really suffering. If you get sucked in to all the emotion of people who are and feeling so empathetic because they're failing and struggling, etc., you are not in a position to help them. And if you're not in a position to help them, everybody loses. So what I'm saying to you is this: by all means be empathetic, but you have to be empathetic as a leader. And if you can stick with me to the end of this presentation, I've got something pretty special. I think it might help you in terms of how to actually really understand your client. All right. So hang in there with me. All right. 4 magic words you got to remember. Pancrack, thanks for Nicole. Good to see you too. Thank you very much indeed. And Yola, lovely to see you. Sanjay, thank you as well. Great to see you guys. I really appreciate it. 4 words that really is a magic part of your business, okay? Don't forget them. It's not about you. Or you want to put it another way? It's all about them. That's where this empathetic marketing comes into play, okay? By all means, you must show compassion. You must show understanding. You must show that you are with them every step of the way. Thank you for the hearts and likes. Appreciate it. I need it in a day like today, okay? You need to show them that you're with them. You need to show them that you understand them, because then by using some very simple questions, you can get them to realize some of the reasons why they are feeling the way they are feeling, not just what they're feeling. And when you get to that level of deep understanding, then you are in a position to help them. This is very, very important, all right? Because then you can talk to them about where they are right now, where they really want to be, and help them close the gap. Now, I'm not talking about selling solutions with them. I'm talking about simply conceptually talking with these people at a level of deep empathetic understanding, so they can see, yes, you truly do understand them. Yes, you truly can see where their pain is. Yes, you truly can see what their challenges are. And if that is the case, they will be much more likely to open up even more to you, much more likely to know, like, and trust you, and much more likely to listen to some potentialized suggestions you may have for them to help them overcome their situation they've got right now. All right? So, key obvious thing to do is, if you want to connect with people, do not talk about you. Do not talk about your solution, your offers, whatever it is you've got. You need to focus on them, right? With this leadership empathy approach I'm talking about. And I can tell you, the better you understand your prospects' day-to-day experiences and get them to see that, yes, you really do understand them. Once you do that, then this is extremely powerful, and your marketing is going to be quite incredibly different. Truly it is. In other words, you are painting a picture for them of exactly what their fears are and the impact it's having on them. And you can only do that not by telling them what you think it is. You can only do that by asking them specific questions that uncover this. And at the end of this particular session, video, I will give you an opportunity to get that type of approach, all right? Bear with me because I'm nearly there, okay? One more thing. There's a flavor of the month right now. Everyone's talking about sharing their story. Now, your story is important. It truly is important to show that you can relate to people, that you've been there and done that and overcome hurdles and overcome difficulties, and with various strengths of character and various things, you've got where you are today. But please be careful. Do not try and share your story before they share theirs with you. Don't get it the wrong way around. I can tell you, they're more concerned about their story than yours. They will listen to your story if you first listen to them. Okay? And they will share with you if you show them that you are truly listening and understanding them. Okay? And there's various simple little ways you can do that, which I'm going to share with you at the end of this live presentation. Okay? So, what's really important for you to understand is this. As a marketer, in today's social media world, okay, there's a lot of surface level interaction, a lot of almost superficial interaction. And there are many people who are crying out. They're truly crying out for people to listen to them, to know that people have heard them, to know that people understand them, to know that people can relate with them. And to do that, you've got to do it on a deep level. You cannot fake this. You cannot fake this at all. You need to be a very, very good listener and take the time to put them first and your offer at the back door until it's ready. And by the way, it may not even come forward, because if you are truly being honest with the person, then you will know that more than 50% of the times you're talking to people, your offer may not be appropriate. Well, it depends on how qualified your prospects are or how disqualified they are, right? But generally speaking, if you've got to put your offer and your business behind you. If you are asking questions of them to try and get to understand them at a superficial level, but in your head you're thinking, oh, will they like me? Will they buy my stuff? Will I get the sale? Will. If you're thinking like that, I can tell you right now, this is there in front of, here is your potential client, and here is your thinking, right? Because you're thinking about you. You're not thinking about them. So when you're thinking about you, you cannot, and it's impossible to connect fully with them and understand them and empathize and appreciate them, because you're too busy thinking about this. So get rid of this and focus on them. Is it easy to do? No, it's not. It is not easy to do. And it's hard not to get emotionally involved with people, because, and especially if you've got a soft heart, you can easily be taken aside by people's bad luck stories. But if you do that, you are not helping them. You need to be empathetic, but at the same time, be a darn leader. In other words, you've got to be able to lead them out of the situation they're in right now. Not by selling them a solution, but by sharing with them that you understand, and by sharing with them some conceptual ideas to get them to think through whether this is what they feel comfortable in doing. And if they do, that leads on to a sales conversation. All right? That's my point. And what I'm really trying to say to you is this. Empathy cannot show up at all if you and your thinking are in the way. Empathy can't show up if you're in the way. You've got to get I out of the picture. Forget about you altogether. That's so darn important, all right? So there's my message. I hope you understand. Hi, Lynette, thank you for joining. Peter, thank you for joining. I'm sorry, I should have been taking more notice of who was watching me, but I was getting carried away with my story because I want to get it done before the storm hits us. So it's not easy to be this empathetic person, but it's vital to your success. And if you can show real understanding of people at a deep level, I can tell you, whether you've got credibility and authority and large mail lists and followers, it doesn't matter, because these people will buy you. They will see you as a refreshing change, because the vast majority of your competitors are not doing this. The vast majority of your competitors are trying to pitch. The vast majority of your competitors are going through the motions and asking some simple how are you type questions, but they're not spending the time to really get underneath that client and to find out why they are feeling the way they are feeling. This is your opportunity to truly come in and slay your market. Okay? So even if you've only been online for 5 weeks, not 5 years, even if you've only got 1 subscriber, forget about that. Your authority, your credibility will be built one person at a time, showing these people that you truly are prepared to listen and understand them. And that is extremely powerful marketing. Extremely powerful. Excuse my family going past in the background. Okay. So to do this, you got to be the real deal. No faking it. Okay. You can't do that. And if you can do that, then you've got the world at your feet. To help you, here's my call to action. If you're interested in this, send me a personal message if you're watching this on Facebook, whether it's live or replay. Do not leave me a comment about it. Send me a personal message because it's private to you, okay? And what I've got is how to really understand your clients. Very interesting PDF. It's free to you, okay? How to really understand your clients. If you're interested in getting that, send me a personal message and I'll be delighted to share it with you, okay? In the meantime, if you found some value from this, good. I'd love a comment and leave me a like, etc. And thank you very much for sharing with me and sharing your time with me. I truly appreciate it, okay? All the very best from Thailand. I'll talk to you again in the very near future. Oh, and by the way, thank you very much for all your kind words of support to me and my family over the recent week. I won't go into detail about that, but it is very much appreciated. Many blessings from Thailand. Dino, thanks for seeing you. Good to see you. Thank you so much indeed. I appreciate it. I'd like to get okay, dang. Okay, thank you. All the best. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.